What's up, collective? Welcome back to the channel. Let's get into another reading. I'm gonna start off with some white cards. Somebody's best friend could be in reverse. They hated someone being together. This could be significant. A young male could be significant. Someone is not draining their energy in person anymore. Could be significant. Someone keeps trying to steal your ish, okay? Every night, right here, okay? Only take what resonates. This is a general reading for all signs. Lots of different messages are going to come out before, during, in the middle, in the beginning, middle, or end of this reading. So try to stick it out for the whole reading so you don't miss your message, okay? Somebody's hiding evidence of something. B could be significant, the letter B. First, middle, or last name. Wants you to be wicked. This person is in reverse or going to be. Okay, somebody's not fake, so they're not going to be wicked. I know you want me, babe. Want me too, babe, in reverse. Somebody doesn't want this person. Okay, and somebody wants to protect the collective. So, and somebody hates this. Somebody hates someone being with someone. Somebody's a registered offender, could be significant. My bonus card, okay, let's see. Airplane or helicopter could be significant for this reading. Again, there's a lot of groups that want the collective to be bad so that they can continue to do what they're doing. They don't want to stop doing what they're doing. So you always resist the devil, because once you become one of these things, it's very difficult. I don't know if you've ever seen somebody be delivered, but it's a difficult process, and it doesn't stop there either. Okay, it doesn't stop there either. So don't get involved with this. Now we have communication, some sort of message. Okay, could have went out to someone or needs to. This person that wants you to be wicked is in reverse. They either something happened to them or they don't want you to be wicked. But there's some sort of communication or contract or writing involved with this person. Okay, somebody jumping on the floor here. Oh my gosh. Something to be significant about a child. Okay, someone's having health issues. Something could be contagious, or an infection could be significant. Okay, someone works in the house, childcare, a servant could be significant, a maid or someone who cleans. Okay, they could be having some kind of possession here, hallucinations, attachments. This is somebody you don't want to be with. You're not a fake person, so, or this fake person could be in reverse as well. Again, whatever these things are doing are causing endings for them, because they won't let it go. They won't surrender. Okay, and there's some sort of communication going out, and maybe it's about, okay, so this is back out, came out last night, saintly, okay, they want to martyr somebody good. Okay, it either happened or they want to do it or they do it. I don't know. I'm just the messenger here, and torture is back out. So there's some kind of evidence. They could be doing something to hermit energy, peaceful energy, Christian energy, Buddhist energy, mystic energy, anything that is good, even if it's not on this part. Okay, something that is good, that, you know, nobody sacrifices anything bad. They just don't do that because it doesn't make any sense. Okay, the devil doesn't care about that. So this is somebody you don't want to be with. Okay, you're not fake. They're fake. Somebody wants to protect you. There's protection here. Somebody's hiding some sort of evidence, maybe about how they torture someone. Okay, I'm just a messenger. Only take what resonates. Okay, somebody's having health issues. Someone's a registered offender. They could be hiding something about this. Okay, and communication is here. So some kind of communication is happening, and I don't think it's any good. I don't think it's going to be good. All right, let's get a different deck. Something could be significant about the dentist's office or teeth. Okay. Get one card out of here. You have jellyfish or an octopus or something, a sea creature. Okay, so there could be some sort of relation to this here. The letter J could be significant as well. Someone could be, okay, delving with this energy, okay, in the spiritual realm. This is also, it looks like a parent and a child could be significant for this reading as well. These colors could be significant. And but somebody could also be worshiping these spirits. This is not anything unusual. Okay. The letter A, H, or the bed could be significant. Something's going on in the bed. Ha. Okay, so some sort of discovery is aha. Okay, someone is in love. Someone bakes. This could be significant. Cookies could be significant. The letter A could be significant. A or B or H. But they came out like this. So it looks like somebody is saying they're showing somebody something here. Something is happening with the letter A, with the health issues, H, possibly with communicating, in some kind of hysteria or hallucination or possession or attachment. And it has something to do with some sort of octopus creature or a jellyfish creature or something like that. This is not unusual. It does not surprise me. It should not surprise the collective either, because people worship creatures of the sea, of the water. Okay? Something is going on in bed, okay, while this person is covered up under the blankets. Okay, so we could assume there's some sort of delusions happening in bed, or maybe some sort of self, pleasing happening with these spirits here. And these letters could be significant. They don't have to be. They could be. Somebody's hiding evidence. And the ha is telling me somebody sees something here. Something could be confirming something for someone. On the floor we have 5 of Wands and 8 of Cups in reverse. Okay, there's conflict because somebody keeps returning back for somebody's cups that don't belong to them. And somebody could be a child. This person looks relatively young. Okay, we have Pisces and fire so far. But something could also be going on with the mountain or the lava. This has been coming out as well, the mountain and the lava, some sort of communication about it. And I normally don't notice this in the background, but I notice it because it's been coming out. Somebody's hiding something about this, or something is hiding there. Okay, only take what resonates. I don't know. I'm pulling cards and reading cards for the collective. Okay, 8 of Cups in reverse. This person is returning back somewhere, and there's some kind of conflict happening when they return back. Some kind of fire is happening, some kind of passion is happening when somebody returns. So we have water and fire, 2 opposite elements, and somebody could be returning for somebody's water. Again, I've mentioned this in multiple readings. They keep draining. I've had these things drain my plants for water, the toilet, anything that has water that they're trying to take from it, okay? Because what they're doing is putting spirits, okay? And when they ingest it, Something is probably going on, okay? That's why illness is here. I don't know. I'm reading cards. Only take what resonates and what's confirmation for you. Something's hiding E. Hiding E could be significant. Dina could be significant. Heidi could be significant. Jenny is in reverse, maybe a Jenny in reverse could be significant, or Genie could be in reverse, only take what resonates. At 8, again, 8 of Pentacles in reverse, we have Virgo energy, maybe struggling with work, someone, maybe because they're sick, is possible. Okay, only take what resonates. Someone's doing witchcraft. Someone's doing spell work, okay? Possibly on another Virgo. Or a Pisces fire sign, or a Gemini. You could be in the upright and going through this as well. Something's going on in the bed. Something's going on in the bed. T could be significant. The letter T could be significant. I have a lot of jumpers on the floor today because they're lying and sneaking and hiding. Somebody's lying, sneaking, and hiding here and covering something up. We have hiding, and we have somebody hiding their lies and their betrayal, but everybody sees them. Everybody sees this person hiding. Okay, so somebody thinks they're invisible with the spell work and the fish. Okay, the tentacles or something, whatever this is here, the wrapping of something. Somebody's wrapping something up. Okay, F in reverse could be significant. Okay, we have a lot of jumpers on the floor when I'm saying something. So, and we have tower under the table. There's a tower under the table. Something is going to happen. Okay, it's not going to be good. The divine is aware of it. What I see here. 1 second. All right, let me put this back down. Ace of Cups is back out because there's a lot of wonderful gifts for the collective to receive from God. And when I say God, I'm referring to the sovereign Lord, the God of the Bible, the God of the book of Hebrews. So I just want to make that clear because I keep feeling like there's energy that's just being, very anal about something, okay? I'm not going to keep repeating that, but there's energy that's doing that. So we have an Ace of Cups here. We have water, earth, fire. We have all the elements. And then we got this Queen of Wands hiding. Okay, something could have torn. Something is torn. But they're doing some kind of deception here. This Pisces, Aries, and this Aquarius, Virgo, Gemini energy is doing something together with this over here. To people who have balanced energy, temperance energy. Okay, good energy. Leo could be significant. Leo, Sag could be significant. Okay, you have the Lover's card. Okay, so this is beautiful energy. These are high-ranking cards. This is all coming from the divine, all coming from God, all coming from my Heavenly Father. This is all can only come to us through that, no other way. And then we have the divine here. Something could be going on with a child behind the divine's back. Something could be happening to a child behind the divine's back, behind God's back. This is also a sign of Taurus. That could be significant as well. But it's like God is doing something, but they're hiding. Something is hidden. Okay, God sees it though. God is seeing something from a hidden place. Okay, and then suddenly something is going to happen here with the Eight of Wands in reverse. It's like you're not going to see when God strikes. You're not going to see it, but it's going to happen, and it's going to be very clear who it is. Very clear who it is, and it could have something to do with a child. Some sort of worship of statues or something is going on here. Idols. 2 images of lightning happening. Okay, towers are happening. And someone is scared and panicked. Someone is scared and panicked. Maybe a fire sign, maybe an earth sign. Anybody could be scared and panicked because something is going to happen. Something is going to happen. This even looks like a cross. All right, it's a different image of this tower, but it looks like a cross here. Okay, so something is happening, possibly in the mind, on the crown. There's witchcraft with the Queen of Wands and the Magician card in reverse is witchcraft and the Seven of Swords. Somebody's using witchcraft or spell work, spirits, demons, whatever you want to call it, to betray somebody. Possibly for this Virgo that wants to sacrifice someone here. Possibly for this Pisces who wants to do this. Or this Gemini who wants to do this. Or a Leo. A Scorpio, Aries could be significant as well for this part of the reading. Something's going on in the bed, and it could have something to do with children, couples, and God sees it, but you don't see them. Somebody doesn't see God, but God sees them. Okay? That's how I can explain that. Somebody's saying hi. Okay? Yeah, A again. A could be significant. A. Eve or Ev. Okay, something with E is significant. This comes out, this has been coming out a lot recently, this letter. One second. All right. So at the bottom we have these mirror spells or some sort of mirror contact not working. It's not good and it's not working. It's in reverse. It's going back to the person. Okay, somebody's doing something in the bed. This is my pit card. This is somebody going down to the pit. Okay, somebody going down to the pit. It could be anybody. Okay, but it's in reverse. Somebody is doing something in the bed. Again, H or A is significant. They're doing something in the bed and in the mirror to try to avoid this location, okay, in the realm, and avoid the police. Someone doesn't want to go and deal with these consequences. With this part here, someone is doing something illegal, okay, but it's causing them health problems because it involves maybe martyring someone who does not need to be martyred or didn't need to be. Okay, there's communication going out even though someone is doing something possibly in the bed to avoid that. Again, E in reverse could be EA or AE in reverse could be significant. Someone is praying, okay, maybe because this is happening to them. This could be the collective dealing with this energy, trying to make a victim out of somebody is what I see here. Something could be happening when someone washes their hair, okay, or they need to pray before they wash their hair because, again, this involves water and attaching. What these covens and groups are doing are attaching, they're doing favors for these spirits. And the spirit saying, I want to attach to this person. I want to be on this person, live their life, possess them, control them, live through them, blah, blah, blah. Okay? And we have passport in reverse. Somebody cannot go somewhere that requires a passport. So they're just going in the bed. They're traveling in the bed. Okay, in the head. My body, my rules, my decision in reverse because this person is not in control of their body in the bed. Something is loose and available, okay, for something like this, okay, but it's masking up, okay, it's not fake. Whatever this is, it ain't fake, okay, and they're masking up. That's what they're doing. They're masking up. So it doesn't look like nobody's going to do anything with this in the bed. Okay? So it has to look like The collective. It has to look like something they're familiar with or something they want to do, something attractive. Someone's not drinking. This could be significant. If something's going on in the water. Something's going on in the water. Somebody's in the water. Somebody could be in the water. When they go into their dreams or something like that, they can go into the water, okay? Because they want to travel. Somebody is traveling here. There's some sort of traveling happening. Somebody can't travel and somebody can. So I feel like this person, somebody is seeking to offer up this person for what they can do with their travel. Okay, that's all they can do. Yeah, it's stressing you the fuck out. That's right, it is. Because this is ridiculous. This is just ridiculous what these things are doing. Okay, they won't stop doing something in the water. Op in reverse, OP in reverse, S in reverse could be significant. Something is stressing someone out. This could be anybody. Okay, there's couples in reverse for some reason. Okay, it could have something to do with the hair washing, the traveling. Something could have happened. Somebody could have said someone was drinking because they're sick, but they're not drinking, so they're sick for another reason. Okay, right here. Okay, somebody plays basketball. This could be significant for the reading. And the collective finds something funny about what's happening here. The collective could be laughing at, maybe not at this couple in reverse, even though this couple in reverse could be a bad couple. You could look at this like Lover's card in reverse. So the collective could be laughing at this couple, like maybe this couple is getting some sort of karma or something. I've never seen it like that, but I see it like that today. And this card flew out. Judgment. Okay, some couple's judgment is in reverse here. And they're exposed. They're exposed to God. They're exposed to the ancestors and the sun. They're suffering. And they're covering up something that they did that's shameful. And that's what they're doing. The collective finds it funny. So could be their karma. Okay, the collective could have got something in the hoop. We got something. We nailed something. We got something. We're having success. You've got finally figured something out here is what I'm picking up. And something is not funny. They're not laughing anymore. They're stressed. They're not laughing anymore. And the collective is laughing at them because they shouldn't have did what they did. That's what I see here. Some kind of witchcraft nonsense involving fire and water spirits and God knows what else. There's a lot of cars jumping off camera on the floor. And that signifies that there's the energy is trying to control and manipulate. Shuffle again. Something could be genetic. For someone, this illness, you have the sun here, okay, Leo could be significant. Something again is coming out, like I just said, the sun here is being shown on something, even though it's in reverse, that's not how I'm reading it, it's in the image, okay, these people don't have any wisdom, whatever this group is, they don't have wisdom, okay, they need self, and the self is the fish, okay, the fish worship, the fish engagement, okay, with the mask on, okay, they're masking up as the self over the fish, like I said, and the judgment is in reverse when they're doing it. They don't have any wisdom. The fish is not bringing them any wisdom, just maybe a home and life, okay, maybe that's what they're doing it for, but a home and life is significant. And this is what they could be doing it. They're not. You see, the thing is, I don't think these people are genuinely earning this, but what they're doing is they're able to somehow swindle it out of someone, okay, by using somebody's body, controlling their decisions and their rules, and that's why the collective is laughing, because now the joke is on them, whoever this group is. Because something is exposed here. Yeah, some sort of transformation is happening and the intuition is bright. Maybe when you go in the sun, you're intuitive. Something is happening when you're in the sun. The energy is helping you. You're receiving downloads. Something is happening. Some sort of transformation with your intuition is happening in your life. Maybe at home or something is going on with the sun. The sun is very prominent in this reading because I see it a few times. Now somebody could be also trying to reverse the sun, reverse you going into the sun because they might be trying to keep you home out of the sun because of what they know it's doing. Okay, it's bringing life and transformation, and it could be, upping your intuition. Okay, and then we have the moon. Okay, so this is what they really want you into here. They want you into the moon, and again, there's nothing wrong with the moon or the sun, but this is a different light. It's two different lights. They're not the same. You're not going to receive the same spiritual experience with the sun as you do the moon. They're both two different things. Now, they do use the sun and the moon to curse people, but it is still different. It's still different, and I feel like something they're doing with the moon right over the wisdom in reverse is causing some kind of problems, making them dumb. Okay, they're getting some kind of payback, some kind of backfire for doing something in the moon, with the moon, because their wisdom is in reverse now. So now they have to do some extremity things for home and life and self with the jellyfish underneath. Again, the fish energy. Okay, again, travel is important for these things, okay? But they don't have any foundation. Nothing is strong, or no messages are going out about them being able to travel, and they're not getting any type of something about being able to travel. They're not getting it. No matter how much life and homes and selves they seek, it's still not working out. The collective is still maintaining and retaining what is ours. Okay, they're not illuminated. Or illuminate in reverse. In reverse. Okay, because things are simple. Life is simple. And they're making it difficult. They're making it difficult by doing all this craziness that they're doing. One more card. Okay, they won't resist the devil. They won't resist something, and they're lost in the sauce. They're lost in the sauce here in the water. They're overtaken by this ocean, by this water, by this. Okay, they're overtaken by it. They can't resist these energies because again, they're abundant. That jumped on the floor again. It's in reverse, and these things don't want to let go. They don't let go. They're saying, what do you mean you don't want to do this anymore? What do you mean? No. They don't just leave. You have to command these things with the power of the blood of Jesus and deliverance and commitment and your faith to get rid of this. There are people who are still trying to deliver themselves because it's a process. It doesn't happen in one day because they get attached. And that's why these groups don't want to leave us alone because they're attached to something that can't leave them alone. They just start acting like these energies. Okay, let's get the letters. In the book. Somebody could be laughing at someone. We did have two cards that someone is laughing at someone because it is almost like someone thinks that the collective is not really onto this. Somebody thinks he or she doesn't know what's going on, and you do. You do know what's going on. You could be saying, you didn't think I knew what that was, did you? Yeah, I do know. Okay, somebody could be trying to bully someone. Okay, but it's not working. They thought you were an easy target. That's what I see here at the bottom of the deck. They found out. E could be significant. Okay, we have iguana. Could also be significant. Or the color green. The letter I. The letter I has been coming out a lot. Okay. A dragon. And the sales associate in reverse. Okay, customer service has also been coming out a lot. They love you. Okay, I can't see you anymore. Okay, something is going on with that. Only take what resonates. Somebody still wants to protect the collective. Okay, those things can have nothing to do with each other. They could all be separate situations. Only take what resonates with you. And this confirmation for you. Okay, I'm going to get another vowel. We have two O's. Okay, let's find another vowel here. Lots of double letters. I have E. Let's leave it at that. Okay. Funky could be significant. Funky. Loaf. Donkey. Honky. Honk. Fettle. Ferret. Coddle. Kettle. No kettle. I've talked about this before. Okay. Again, this is channel is a couple of years, maybe 2 years old. Maybe about 2 years. Something like 2 or 3 years. 2 or 3 years. And I've talked about the kettle because I had a kettle for a long time, and the top of the kettle was like a mirror, the round part that you put on top. And I noticed that there was some monitoring going on through this reflection on the kettle. And I even painted it. I even painted the kettle, and it was still coming through because, again, it's still a mirror underneath it. So I just don't use kettles anymore. I can't find a kettle that is completely... I'm still looking. I don't look every day, but it's not a priority. I just use a small pot to boil my water. It's not a big deal. But I only buy certain types of non-reflective items for the kitchen and for the house because they're constantly seeking, and they're teaching these neighbors of ours to do this so that they can help them. Okay? And these neighbors, they feel like they have some sort of power because they're getting this demonic knowledge, which ends up backfiring on them and their families anyway. Okay? So no kettle is here. No kettle for someone, for honey, or honey could be significant. Coddle, maybe somebody's coddling somebody. They're kind of babying them or something. And a ferret could be significant. Not okay. Something is not okay. For real. Kurt or Kirk. Something is not real. Turf. Turner or turn. Your turn. Not your turn. My turn. Could be significant. Lottery. No lottery. Ticket. Letter. No letters. No letter. Yoko Ono? Okay. Could be significant. Yoke, no yoke. Okay, around the neck, no struggle. Heifer, which is a cow. Fentanyl could be significant. A low-key spirit, somebody could be using this to stalk people and follow them around. In the ear, something is going on in the ear. Forget something, somebody wants to forget something or not. Somebody hurt somebody here, or somebody's not hurt. Lonely. Somebody could be lonely, but they're not hurt, or vice versa. Retina, or I'm picking up some sort of medication that I can't pronounce, but you might see it. Yodel. Kali. Could be significant. Tonka. Heckler. Fret or frat. Fran. You can add a vowel. Coat. Your coat. Roker. Truck. Star Trek could be significant. Token. Wife. Tony. Toddler. Key. Nora or Nori. Corey. Toffee. Laura. Lauren. Okie dokie could be significant. Donkey. Tokyo. Roy. Roofie. Horny. Whore. Thorn. Thor. Jeffrey. Hornet. Ronnie. Cole. Nefertiti. Everyone. Oi, which is today. Honk. No honk. No knock. Fry. Her. Fry her. her lock, her key, Kerry, O, okay, ancestor is here, okay is my ancestor word, Tori is here, Lincoln, Renee, Rena, Harry or Hori, Horn, Lean, Fort, New York, Kentucky, Fort, something, Kennedy, hot, okay, let's see, referee, the letter I or H could be significant. Cancer, Leo could be significant. 53, 35, 25, or 52. Something is going on with the oven or baking. Bake came out and bake is here again. So something's going on with baking, oven. Yesterday, 7 of Pentacles came out on a card over here. And somebody was taking something out the oven. So something could be going on with the oven. A horoscope could be significant. Something is horrible. An atrocity. Somebody's dreading their horoscope. They're terrified. They're horrified at it. A vegetable could be significant. Somebody's putting up or lodging something. A hospital could be significant, or somebody's hospitalized. They're hosting something. The spirit maybe. Something to do with religion. A hotel or a hotel manager could be significant. Today or nowadays, something is going on in a hotel nowadays or today. A hole could be significant. A hollow cavity in the mouth maybe or somewhere else. Something is striking. Somebody is striking something to create a cavity, maybe with witchcraft. A footprint, a track, a mark, a fingerprint. An orphan. Somebody's orphaned. A truck farm, a vegetable garden, bones, a guest is bony, scrambled eggs could be significant as well. Something could be going on at a hotel room or food. The problem that's happening could involve it's coming in through the food is what I see. And then what I see is people are like they could be reading their horoscope or they could be looking at something about their astrology and it's not good. Even hotel is here. Okay, so something's going on. Someone could be playing the lottery at the hotel and it's not good or something. A foot or feet. Rotten. Somebody could be sick. Okay. And leery. Gory. Fern. Raffle. Someone is trying to escape on a flight somewhere. They want to flee this human or this mankind, something kind like man. Something is damp and humid and moist. Some sort of meteorology could be significant, maybe with weather in an area. It could have something to do with this reading, or this hotel, or this place could be somewhere like that. Something is humiliating and humbling. It should be humbling someone. They should be humbled by the humiliation they're going through. But something is funny as well. They're finding it humorous. Somebody could be a comedian. Smoke or steam or fumes is significant. It's going to destroy and ruin something. The smoke and steam or fumes is going to destroy something. It could cause some sort of collapse. Something could sink in. A sunken, sinking, a collapse. Hungaria could be significant. It doesn't have to be, or a place that starts with H could be significant. A hurricane. Hooray. Somebody's going to be happy when this happens. They're stealing something. Something is stolen. Ouch. It says ouch or ow. Okay. Hoard. Somebody's hoarding, like over collecting something. Front could be significant. Frontal or front. Clone. Rolling. Karma. A tower. Somebody's feeling the effect, okay, of something they did. They're overcommitted to something, and they're feeling the effect of it. High standards on the side. They can't quite raise their standards, okay, and intuition on the side. Something could be going on with a cake or baking, okay. Somebody could be doing some kind of baking, and maybe it's not good. They're overcommitted to this, and that's why their intuition and their standards are on the side, and they're feeling this tower. They're feeling this effect of what they're doing, the consequences. One more card. Something is significant about flowers, baking a cake, a couch, a table, an hourglass. Corn is here with a K. Travel. Somebody wants to travel. They're very codependent. They can't, but they're codependent. Traveling requires independence and freedom. And these people, these things, these groups are not, no matter what they are, they're not independent and free. So they have to try to offer up. And when I said that, I have air sign in reverse on the floor. Introspection. Somebody needs to go within. Okay? So they can have mental clarity, but then it flipped in reverse. Because this water sign in reverse is interfering with an air sign's mental clarity. And it's making it hard for this person to maybe read something or move on. So once that's cleared up, this person should improve. I have improvement here. Jewelry could be significant. May air sign in the upright going through this, or a water sign in the upright going through this. Torn is here. Corn. Kent or Kenneth could be significant. Somebody's following someone on TikTok or somewhere else. Enemy could be significant. Coffee or coffin. Something is hot. Enough. Somebody's had enough of something. An underage person could be in reverse, or somebody's not underage. This perfume and cologne is in reverse here. And somebody has bad intentions. They're trying to reverse something they did, possibly to an underage person, or somebody, an underage person could be in reverse because of some kind of perfume and cologne tampering with, and they're trying to reverse something here. They had bad intentions. This came out yesterday. Okay, somebody doesn't want to go to jail. Okay. Yeah, they did something here. If it's not a perfume or cologne, it could be another spray. Okay. This person could be saying they're not local, but this came out last night. Even local is here. It says not local. Local in reverse came out. Someone's released the devil. There's lying. There's a lot of lying going on. There's a lot of, even lying is here. Leo could be significant as well. Leo is here. There's a lot of lying going on. They're doing stuff to people who released the devil. Okay? They're not getting telepathic WAP or D anymore, or they never were. One or the other. So they're upset or something, like they're not happy. I don't know. It's some kind of spiritual relationship, but somebody's money is being returned to them times 10. So there's nothing to worry about. Kohler, which is a brand. Courthouse in reverse again, Jewish in reverse, could be significant. Again, I feel like people are not going to get to court. Court is here. Probation in reverse. Somebody's not getting it because of something they're doing under the moon with the telepathic WAP or D. This person reporting videos and posts that's very jealous could be in reverse. The letter N is significant. Again, FedEx is back out. This could be an X that's fed up. Or FedEx could be a package. Something could be significant about it. Ferry is here. Ferry. Or Kerry, Terry, Larry. Curly hair in reverse. Unreliable in reverse. Somebody's reliable. Closed mouths don't get fed. Somebody needs to ask for something. Maybe this X that's fed up, or FedEx or something, or an employee or something. They need to ask for something, open their mouth. Something is rotten. Maybe their breath or their teeth. Rotten teeth is here. Broken limb in reverse. Somebody had to reverse this. Or a water sign in reverse did something. Overseas. That could be a lie. 45 or 54 could be significant. Someone's not a college dropout, or this college dropout is in reverse. The vodka bottle is in reverse. Somebody's not drinking, or they could be. That could be a lie. A male cousin and watching you is in reverse here. Okay. Keep your heels on in reverse. This is not someone that wants someone to keep their heels on. Maybe they're gay. Ohio, if it's a man. Ohio in reverse. Set you up. Somebody from Ohio or who lives there is in reverse. This time is going to be different. It says divine masculine, divine feminine. Okay, they could have thought somebody was setting them up or something, but they're saying this time is going to be different. Somebody's not able to set somebody up anymore. Okay, they were using hoes to do something here locally. Something is off key. CPR could be significant. I want to rob you. This person is in reverse. Okay, they wanted to do some sort of aggravated assault someone here because they didn't get positive test results, or they're trying to reverse positive test results, depending on what this is here. A new baby could be significant. Okay, so somebody wanted to have a baby, but it's not coming out positive because God probably closed up the womb. Now, what do I know? Baby daddy is here. Okay, Arizona in reverse, or a place that starts with A. Somebody didn't want to be a baby daddy, or a tarot reader or something, or somebody is a baby daddy's tarot reader could be significant. 15 or 51 in reverse, Gemini could be significant. Somebody had intercourse with your relative. Okay, could be a same sex, could be, okay, or somebody very young, okay. And maybe this person is in reverse, and they're trying to stop this karma. Okay, somebody's doing something really bad here. Okay? Yeah, they're not doing it anymore. Okay? They're not doing it anymore. Something bad is going on here, and it's not good. Okay? Maybe Taurus in reverse was doing something too. 1987 in reverse. Environment where you work, basic physical health. Somebody could be watching this. Your sixth house, your pets. Okay, somebody could be watching this. Stalking your every word. Germany could be significant, or a place that starts with G, J, or a name that starts with J, first name or last name. Okay, 33 or 30. Okay, somebody's unaliving people here. Okay, somebody needs to carry protection from someone, whether it's, whatever protection it is that you have, or this could be condoms or something. O could be significant. A deli could be significant. Okay, the back door, again, something about a back door. Back door in reverse came out. They got caught in a lie. So the back door in reverse could have been a lie. Something could have went through the back door, or someone, I said something, okay? Bicycle, motorcycle in reverse, bike in reverse. Something happened with a bike here. Okay, to somebody who's high vibrational and cool. All right, and you have fell down the stairs in reverse. Somebody is trying to lie. Somebody could have fell down the stairs, but they could have lied and said that they fell a different way or something else happened, but somebody could have actually fell down the stairs. And something happened through the back door somewhere. And maybe something didn't happen on a bike, but it happened on the stairs. The lights were on. Somebody could have said the lights were off. That's why they fell, but the lights were on. Okay, this person that can't stand to see you succeed is gone. Somebody could work in customer service, they did. Again, pediatrician or P, occupation, restaurant in reverse, somebody. And a police operation didn't happen for something, and it should have, at a school. This school is in reverse now. Something could be happening to the school. Maybe a child fell down the stairs. Okay, they're not purifying themselves. They're not becoming good. And they won't email or text something. And someone is the only one for them. So If somebody's driving, something could be happening to a valet as well. Okay. This is a lot of information. Please only take what resonates. I didn't expect to pull this much. Let me see what's important here. Okay, something happens. This gunshot wound keeps coming out. Maybe somebody who bought a car online, something happened to them. Okay. Not an electric car. Electric in reverse keeps coming out. This person wasn't possessed, but somebody could have said they were. Okay, they're setting up meetings about somebody. Okay, past, present, or future. They didn't want to be their girl or their man. They weren't turned on. Okay, this is very clear. They didn't have a probation violation. They didn't do that. Okay, somebody was racist and did something to someone. They weren't obsessed with them, and they couldn't steal this person's identity. This month, they couldn't do it. A landlord-tenant could have tried to steal somebody's identity, but they're not obsessed. Okay, they don't need more time. Okay, they're not dependable. They don't want to be. They don't want anybody depending on them. Somebody was an alcoholic, or an alcoholic is in reverse. They're not faithful. A sister could be significant. Okay, you didn't want a telepathic connection with a sister or somebody. A water sign. And maybe they broke their leg or limb as well. North Dakota, South Dakota, or ND or SD in reverse. It's not happening. Grubhub. Flat shoes in reverse. Weak magic. Watches. Somebody doesn't wear shoes. Watches. They don't wear shoes or watches. DE or ED in reverse. Karmic knows your location in reverse. They don't know. Electrician in reverse, or an occupation that starts with an E. A white car in reverse. Anaconda, or a place that starts with A in reverse, or a reptile in reverse. Cook at home, somebody, because of the Jezebel spirits that are maybe restaurant in reverse came out. Okay, take it how it resonates. Look for a new job in reverse. Somebody doesn't want someone to do this, or they don't want to do it. Maybe something happened at their job. Gemini in reverse again. Okay, the voodoo doll is not working. Somebody crushed it. It's done. Somebody keeps doing this. I know they're lying, but I don't want them with anyone else. Somebody doesn't want to let go of something. They don't care. They're just obsessed. Someone is obsessed. Black and white could be significant. Maybe somebody's extreme. This could be a race. Okay, but somebody's not scared of flying. They were. Okay, or they're not afraid of being on their own. Because something could have been going on with their pets, their work, or their health. Okay, so that could have been stopping somebody from doing. Somebody could have been doing something. Okay, they could be hiding criminal acts. Somebody. Marriage. Somebody wants to get married. Okay, a scientist is in reverse. Okay, somebody whose first, middle, or last name that starts with U could be in reverse. Okay, somebody's having sex. Check engine. Okay, somebody might need to check their car out, or check something out in the car. The UK is back out. Okay, it could be a place or a initial. Something's happening today. Okay, life partner in reverse. This is not a life partner. Something could have happened to a life partner. Maybe they needed to check the car. Something happened. Okay, somebody's not plotting to harm with others. They're not doing this. Nose or nosy in reverse. Okay. The department store in reverse. Something is happening in the stores and restaurants. I can't keep this to myself anymore. Something's happening. Salt and pepper in reverse. This could be somebody's hair color or something else. I want a divorce. Somebody's divorcing. A lot of different things are happening here. Again, this underage person in reverse is coming out. Okay. More will come out. 104 or 401 could be significant. Okay, let's see what's going on. Couple cards, somebody took something. They took something. A loft. Loft is significant. This came out yesterday. I saw it yesterday. 30 in reverse, or 3. The letter U, Arizona. Gemini could be significant. Carry protection. Stalking every word in reverse. Somebody only wants a telepathic connection. Electrician in reverse. 45 or 54 in reverse. Closed mouths don't get fed. Sister. And 30 again in reverse, or 3. Something is happening when someone is driving. This is consistently coming out. Something could be a hoax or not hoax. Poic. Sounds, I think Ren's name, like in Ren and Stimpy, his last name is Hoic. Ren Hoic. This could be significant. Ren and Stimpy comes out sometimes. Ren is here. Ren Hoic is here. Oh man, I don't know. Maybe something with the character, the person that plays that. I really love that cartoon. That's the only reason how I know that, because I've been watching it for like a long time. So this could be significant, or somebody else could have the same name, you know. And again, I'm sorry for anybody's loss. There's I've been feeling like there's a lot of stuff coming out about, but it's coming out slowly because it's overwhelming. At least for me, it is. And I don't want anybody to feel overwhelmed when they watch this channel. So it could be coming out slow for a reason, because you don't want information like that at the same. It could be overwhelming. The color green could be significant. So something's going on with a sibling. I have a brother card. You could resonate with this for a brother or a male that's feminine. I'm picking up as well. Somebody only wanted a telepathic connection, possibly in the past, is what I see here. We have something going on with the mouth, stalking every word, and then mouths don't get fed. So, like, somebody wasn't allowing someone to stalk them, and then somebody said closed mouths don't get fed. Somebody wanted something, and somebody had to open their mouth for it. Somebody carried protection. E, and a job that starts with E. This person could be in reverse, or something's going on with electricians. Electric in reverse came out, so something's going on with electricity or electric things. Electricians in reverse, so something is going on with that. Hell for it. Somebody's going to pay hell for something, for what they did, or going to hell for it. Going to hell came out last week. Somebody was doing some telepathic whopping D, and something could have happened to them. Carry is here. Carry protection. Someone was going somewhere. This green deck. Something's on this green. I've never used this deck, but something is here. This green business. Queen of Swords in reverse at the top. So a Virgo, Libra, okay, and a Gemini had something to do with them. And then we have the Hermit. Something's being looked into about this Virgo, Libra, and this Gemini in reverse, not in the upright. You could be a Virgo, Libra, Gemini in the upright, and this could be happening to you. Or somebody you know could have these placements. Norfolk, Virginia could be significant. Hot. Something about hot, like a hot place or something. Hot legs came out last night. The Lovers, okay. So someone was going somewhere, Gemini in the upright, somebody has a person. You have Nine of Cups in reverse, and someone is paranoid and scared about that. Something is significant about green and black, because I just noticed these cards are also green and black. So this could be significant. We have Five of Pentacles in reverse. Okay, somebody's recovering from some sort of cucaracha attack. Okay, and they were attacked. We have Taurus, and we have Water and Gemini so far. Okay, Ace of Swords. Something could have physically went through, okay, someone's mind or head, and they got some kind of breakthrough. It's like something knocked somebody out and they woke up, is what I see. Like, something happened to someone's head and they woke up. It created some sort of breakthrough. Okay, and something's going on with these masks. Yeah, Five of Wands here. Somebody's fighting with this wand energy. Yeah, okay, so this is Five of Wands in reverse. Okay, so someone's avoiding, okay, the cucarachas. 5 and 5 is significant. Ace of Pentacles in reverse. Okay, somebody's doing something corrupt for God's gift to us, and they're doing it through this telepathic connection. Okay, this green and black is significant. I haven't seen this before. Something's going on in the closet. Okay, something's in the closet, a relationship, possibly, and some type of clarity. Somebody could be waiting for clarity, but something happened to somebody's head. And it's somebody who's masked up that did it. Somebody could have been possessed. Somebody was wearing a mask, multiple masks, okay, and they did something bad for someone else's opportunity. 7 of Wands. Someone had protection. Maybe a dress or something they were wearing was protecting them. Could be a man or female, male or female. We have Temperance energy, Sag in the upright. Something good is happening. This is balanced energy again. Temperance in the upright has been coming out a lot. Stall, S-T-A-L in reverse. A stall could be significant. Bathroom stall. Somebody didn't go into a bathroom stall. Something about a stall in reverse. Or the letter V in reverse. Ten of Cups in reverse. Something could be going on. Again, these tentacles, these octopuses, these creatures of the sea. Pisces in reverse too. Okay, so a Pisces could be doing something with this energy. And we have 4 of Pentacles in reverse, they're possessed. Okay, Capricorn could be significant. And they're doing spell work with the Magician in reverse. 4 Swords in reverse, they're restless. They're restless. Something could be significant about a child in the womb. Somebody could be doing spell work. Okay, Hangman. They want to offer up this child, release this child here. In the womb. Or they try to, but something, they have protection. Maybe the mother did, or something. The mother had protection. 8 of Wands, another fly. Somebody is spying on that. Somebody is, again, doesn't want someone to know. 8 of Wands here. Somebody was doing this a lot. This was happening frequently, aggressively. Okay, and then boom. Tower again. Somebody, with the protection, I'm picking up condoms today. Could be significant. A bakery could be significant. Knight of Wands. Somebody's very excited. Someone could wear their hair like this, but somebody could be very excited about going somewhere, this fire sign. Okay, and then we have a spiritual whore interfering with somebody's traveling. Then we have Page of Wands, Arobata, spiritual whore. Okay. And again, Queen of Swords. They're doing something for this Virgo Libra energy, this earth sign, and this fire sign. That's what this group is doing here. Maybe to High Priestess energy that they can't see. So this water fire energy is being attacked. And air right here. This energy is weak. Okay, they're scared because they keep lying. This Queen of Swords keeps lying and saying they're not stalking someone, but they are. They're just masking up. And then you have Queen of Pentacles. Remember last night, Queen of Pentacles and Queen of Swords? They came out right next to each other, not directly next to each other. The Strength card came out in between them because there's somebody who's very weak. There's a Leo that's very weak and scared in between them that's helping them as well. This could be a spirit or a live person. But this Queen of Pentacles in reverse, and they could be telling the truth about something here now. Okay? Could. Six of Pentacles in reverse, if they're pimping somebody, that they're taking from someone, they're not giving, they're forcing someone to give them something. Ace of Cups in reverse, they don't have the Ace of Cups that they want, the gift from the divine. Okay, King of Cups in reverse again, looking like they're worshiping some kind of water creature. This, if you notice, this is coming out throughout the whole reading. This tentacle thing. And then Six of Wands in reverse. Somebody's not getting public recognition. Something is not being public. Something is not being publicly recognized about this Leo Virgo energy or this Queen of Pentacles in reverse. It's not public. And then we have the Moon in reverse. It's going to be. Because the Emperor. Okay? Come on, this is great. Wow, look at this beautiful thing. Wow. Okay, we have the Emperor and we have Six of Cups. We have Scorpio, Aries. But it's not a tower, it's good. It's a good tower. Something is suddenly going to happen with this energy. And the Sun in reverse here. It's going to make this group very sad. This group is just, they're finished. Sun in reverse is almost death. It's very close to death. It's darkness. And it's Sheol. It's the pit. It's the sun in the ground. It's black. But it's not good black. It's the abyss. And you could even see someone going up and it's in reverse. They're going. So someone's opening something up here. Something's opening up, maybe their heart. Okay. I like this deck. It's cool. I don't use it that much, but I like it. I like it today. Okay, because of these dead spirits. 10 of Wands in reverse. The collective is good. But something is going on with bears. The offering up of them. I'm not going to get into it on this reading, but there's something going on with that. And it's terrible. So, Vetric in reverse. I don't want to startle anybody. It might not be, take it how it resonates. Just know that I saw a rainbow yesterday, and I thank God for his reminder. again, I don't know, but when I saw the rainbow, I said, God is going to act, and we shouldn't worry, because the rainbow is a reminder that this Noah's Ark energy and occurrence is not going to happen again, but something, I only see rainbows when something, like either before or after something happens. Sometimes it's days after something happens or days before. So just pray, and please pray, and honest could be significant. S could be missing. I feel like I need to pull one more deck. All right. Fort. Something. Pottery. Lottery. Harry. Renee. One. What is going on with the rainbow? A thorn. So, yeah. Okay. So, some sort of good opportunity and agreement. Okay, this is a gift from the divine here. This coming together was a gift from the divine or something, some kind of business transaction. But something happened here. Somebody took it, or it didn't go right. It got out of control here, and it led to somebody's poverty. Maybe a couple is in poverty because they were plotting and abusing their power. There's the rainbow. It was so beautiful too. And something didn't want me to get a picture of it. I was driving and trying to get a picture, and I got a couple pictures. It was so beautiful. It was half of one. It's like they're so amazing. Like when I see them, this was so beautiful. It was, I really needed to see it. It was like, wow. It's like it stopped all the negativity, and it's like a reset. Could be significant, I don't know. Okay. We have Earth, Air, Fire, Taurus, Gemini plotting here in reverse and experiencing some sort of judgment for it. And maybe it'll reset. What I see is a reset. Something starting again. Because something was supposed to happen here. This was supposed to be good. But then somebody did something. And now they're gonna be sorry. They were doing something with this Taurus Gemini, and it's very possible somebody was masking up. 4 swords. Maybe a Libra and a Taurus. And there was some fighting going on. Because court is involved. And there's this Knight of Cups here, a motorcycle, a couple. Someone's in love and someone's panicking. Because someone's in love. Someone's waiting for their love. Somebody's waiting on a date or something. Date night could be significant. Okay, we got the Scorpio in reverse here. Lusting over this energy. Taurus, Leo in reverse. Libra. Fire. Possessed. This person got possessed by somebody. Maybe 2 women were watching him in a picture or something. This is spirit. These are spirits watching this man when he's working. Okay? They possess them to be lustful. And fight. Something with somebody's head. Angry. This could be the same person. They kind of look the same. Maybe a little bit. But somebody was like taking off somebody's mask or taking their head or something. And now the Emperor's in reverse. Now the Emperor is Aries sign as evil and wicked. Because of this possession and this fight, maybe in court or spiritually, and someone's waiting. The ancestor had to get in reverse with someone here. Because they tried to take someone's protection when somebody was outside. You don't want to work with this person anymore. Something happened. Again, construction workers in reverse. 3 of Swords in reverse. Somebody has to recover from all this pain and hurt. And they're moving on. Taurus, Aries, letting go. Okay, to their love, Gemini. Okay. You don't have to be a Gemini. You could have Gemini placements. You could have Taurus, Aries placements. You could have Libra placements, Pisces placements, Cancer, Scorpio, Libra. But somebody help somebody do something. Clone somebody here. Thorny. Corny. ER. Ernie. And I feel this pain in my head. Somebody is trying to stop someone from knowing that. Okay? Yeah. Pain in the head. Okay? They could be doing something to the head spiritually. Spiritual court could be significant. Okay? They're under judgment. But what they did to somebody's opportunity. It's like everybody's a victim here. Somebody had an opportunity, then they tricked them, and then they did this. Father? No father? Tony? Hotep? Learner? Riot? a riot could take place during this judgment. Because of this Aries in reverse. And this construction is something in reverse. The hats. Something about their hats in their head. They're doing something. And they don't have protection from it. They're not able to work and have success. It's like somebody is sacrificing this worker through their hats and their heads. And they have loss afterwards. Somebody in this industry, and they take their love, and ancestors have to step in because this is a gift. This is a gift from the ancestors in the realm, the heavenly realms. Okay, Knight of Cups is love, and for once it's in the upright. And they possess them and make them restless. When they're really supposed to be making deals. Some kind of deal was happening with this building. Some kind of deal was going on and it was good. And they reversed. They couldn't stop this or something, so they did something else. They had to take another route. Hit up the relationship or something. They were going at every angle, but they're going to suffer now. They're going to be out in the cold. Don't help them either. Somebody's thinking about helping this person. Somebody's thinking about helping this person. I don't know. I see friend without the D. Friend without the D. Something happened in a lot. Yeah. They're lusting. It's just lust. It's fantasy. It's about having all these choices. But there's really somebody else that's waiting for you. Maybe a child. Yeah. And this energy is going to come together. Cancer, Taurus, Aries, and Pisces. Scorpio and Taurus as well. In the upright. Yeah, they're restless about this love. That's all it is. It's not love. They're restless because of real love. Something real. So, that's your reading, collective. We're recovering, and that's another reason why is that they can't recover without our energy. So we need to recover and live our lives. Nerdy could be significant. Nerdy. Taurine or Doreen. Somebody tore something. Remember I said that somebody tore something? Maybe a muscle or something, or a limb. And one more word. Monkey could be significant. Frolic. That's your reading.